So this is Joachim Stockhouse of Silvapak. Joachim is you're the assistant president of the company.
Yes.
Is that right? Yes. And your company, you're involved in renewables in the packaging industry. And can you tell me something about this?
Yes, of course. Our company has worked with renewable resources for the past 120 or even 130 years. So we are well known with this. And of course, renewable resources is now really a modern word. I mean, everybody is talking about that, but I mean, it has been existing on the market for ages, so it's nothing new itself. But we really see a trend that quite many customers seeking for that nowadays, and to reduce the use of fossil fuel or I mean non-renewable resources like aluminium or plastic, for example.
Yeah, but I mean, people in, for example, the aluminium industry would claim that the aluminium itself is being reused, it's being recycled.
Of course, aluminium is an excellent material. I mean, you can really reuse it, but that mainly goes in for cans, for beers and so on. There is a recycling system for it. But for example, food trays, there is no recycling system for it yet. But I agree. I mean, aluminium is really good to reuse it.
Yes.
The problem with aluminium, or one problem with aluminium, is that I mean, it requires a lot of energy when they're melting it down. So in that sense, it's not so good for the environment too.
Yes. So you're basically using wood chip
Yes.
to make your packs from, and how renewable is this as a product?
For every tree we are cutting down, we are replanting 2 trees, for example, and we are harvesting all our trees in so-called FCS certified areas, and we can even trace back from each tray. We can more or less say that this is coming from that tree.
Yeah.
And the growth in Scandinavia, this kind of fiber is mainly coming from North America, Scandinavia, and Russia, where you have the long fibers, and the growth is still increasing, or I mean, is increasing more than the consumption. So each year we have actually an overcapacity of fiber in Scandinavia.
So once the fiber is actually used in the product, what happens to the product itself, and in what way is that now renewable? How would it be disposed of?
It depends on the market. For example, in Sweden, Germany, France, more or less all countries except UK yet, the packaging is handling as paper board.
Yeah.
Because it's so low amount of other material, in this case a thin layer of plastic film, that we only need for the barrier properties and heat resistant. But of course we're working also there with other type of film. But you can put it in the normal waste stream with actually paper and carton boards.
Yes.
In UK they are still struggling, trying to handling how they should handle this. Because the board mill cannot handle plastic coated board whatsoever, but that's only timing when they will be able to do that also in UK.
Can you say further into other countries is it being recycled? For example, in Poland or?
Yeah. Before that, let me also
Yes,
this how to handle it in the disposal. Since we are laminating the film.
Yes.
We can actually the consumer can easily tear off the lamination film and place that in a separate bin, and then it's completely actually compostable to trays.
Yes.
Or sent down to the newspaper and carton board also. And that's a major difference between, for example, pressed board tray, where the plastic is extruded. Then you cannot separate it by hand.
Yes. Yes.
But when it comes to customer, of course, we are targeting, of course, Europe is our first priority now. We, of course, work quite much in Scandinavia, but we are working very much in UK, France, Benelux countries, Spain, and so on, and Germany, and the German-speaking language, but also Poland. So we have been contacting them quite much. So far, our capacity is our key problem, actually. We have one production site in Sweden. We set down one factory now in northern Spain. Our capacity is roughly 30 million trays per year in Sweden, and it will be 200 million plus in Spain, and we're also planning for the third site now in order to put up these supply to our customers. So now it's time really to focus on the German-speaking language, but also definitely on the Eastern Europe, Poland and all those countries that is coming. And we see a lot of our customers, big brand owners, they are setting up operation, especially in Poland and those countries, that we need to join them.
So the demand for this renewable resource is coming from the brand owners themselves?
Yes, but also the retailer.
Oh, the retailer as well?
Definitely. Especially in UK and France, that is very retail-driven market.
Yeah. So retail is pressurising the brand owner, or the client's pressurising the retailer, who's the brand owner, who's pressurising the... Yes, it goes all the way down the chain.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen.